Hola, ¿qué tal amigos? Buenos días, buenas tardes y buenas noches. No importa la hora que sea, siempre es un gran momento para aprender español con Profesor Pablo. I want to thank all of you for tuning in. Please subscribe, like our lesson if you do like it, and check out profesorpablo.com. Our lesson today is a request from a learner, and the learner wants to know what is the difference between detras, atrás, and tras. Well, let's take a look. Detras is almost always used in a de phrase. Detras de plus noun, meaning behind. Behind the house, detras de la casa. Behind the church, detras de la iglesia. Behind the building, detras del edificio. Behind the school, detras de la escuela. Behind the store, detras de la tienda. Behind the park, detras del parque. Behind the car, detrás del carro, and behind the monument, detrás del monumento. We're waiting behind the monument. Estamos esperando detrás del monumento. The ball is behind the car. La pelota está detrás del carro. Sometimes you could use detrás by itself. It's not really common, but for example, we all like when we speak to shorten things up, right? We want to get from point A to point B directly and as quickly as possible. Well, if someone were to say to you, ¿Estás enfrente de la escuela o detrás de la escuela? Are you in front of the school or behind the school? Your response could simply be detrás, behind. Because the de phrase has already been stated, so you kind of take care of that de requirement. ¿Estás enfrente de la escuela o estás detrás de la escuela? Detrás. Behind. That's how you get away with it. You could just say, ¿Estás enfrente de la escuela o detrás? Implying detrás de la escuela. You don't say de la escuela because you're shortening the communication. You want to get to the point. But you've already taken care of the requirement of a de phrase in the beginning of that phrase. Okay, good enough. Let's take a look at atrás. It can mean out back. Where's dad? ¿Dónde está papá? Está atrás. He's out back. Where is that part for the car? Está atrás. It's in the back. Está atrás. It's way in the back. Está muy atrás. Está muy atrás. How about way back? Over here again. Está muy atrás. It's way back like in baseball. Ahí va la pelota. Muy atrás. Hasta la barda. Se fue de cuadrangular. There goes the ball. Way back to the wall. She is out of here. Home run. Muy atrás. And it can be behind. Like, ¿dónde está Felipe en la carrera? Where's Felipe in the race? Está atrás. He's way back. Está muy atrás. Someone who's behind in school, not because of any lack of ability, but because of behavior or absenteeism. And you would say like, oh, he's behind a little bit. Felipe está un poco atrás en la clase con las lecciones. Está un poco atrás. He's kind of behind a little bit. Okay? All right, good. Let's take a look here now. You can take amount of time plus atrás. When you go into a restaurant, what do? You choose. There's a menu with all sorts of selections. You choose. Well, language is much like a menu. You have all sorts of choices to say what you want to say. And you can say the same thing different ways. Well, we're going to give you an alternative. We've already learned how to say 3 years ago, hace 3 años, 10 minutes ago, hace 10 minutos, a year ago, hace un año, which literally means it makes 1 year, a long time ago, hace mucho tiempo. Well, we can go like this. If you want to say a long time back, mucho tiempo atrás. A long time back. Mucho tiempo atrás, it's like saying hace mucho tiempo, a long time ago. In English, we say a long time ago, and here we're saying a long time back. Back and ago aren't identical, but you're conveying the same idea. Well, in Spanish, obviously, we can do that as well. If you want to say hours back, horas atrás. Horas atrás. Days back, días atrás. Days ago, hace días. Weeks back, semanas atrás. 8 semanas atrás, 8 weeks back. Months ago, meses Hace meses, hace muchos meses, hace un mes, it's a month ago, hace 3 meses, meses atrás, months back. 8 months back, 8 meses atrás. In English, if you say 8 months ago, you could say hace 8 meses. In that same idea, you could process it, and it comes out 8 meses atrás. They both work. Años. Años atrás. Years back. 25 años atrás. 25 years back. Hace 25 años. Like in books, children's books, right? Or just any kind of book. Novels, right? Fiction. You'll say like 25 years ago. Hace 25 años. Or you might say 25 años atrás. They both work. That's how you do it. Now, tras by itself can mean after. Noun plus tras plus noun. If you want to say lesson after lesson, lección tras lección, Dios mío. Hour after hour, hora tras hora. Day after day, Dios mío. Día tras día. Night after night, that doggone dog's driving me nuts. Noche tras noche, aquel perro me está volviendo loco. Ladra, ladra, ladra. Barks, barks, barks. Here we go. Game after game. Partido tras partido. Year after year. Año tras año. So that's what tras is used as down here. It's pretty cool. Now, correr tras is to run after something. Ir tras algo is to go after something. Fue tras el dinero. She went after the money. Salió tras el criminal. He took off after the criminal. Okay? Corrió tras el gato. He ran off after the cat. I like this one. Tras la pista. Vamos tras la pista. We're following the clue, or literally we're going after the clue. Vamos tras la pista. And tras las rejas means behind bars, like in jail, encarcelado. En la cárcel. Tras las rejas. So there you go. Detrás, basically behind, right? Atrás could be out back, in the back, way back. Also behind, like behind in the race or behind in school. Then amount of time, plus atrás, mucho tiempo atrás, a long time back. Horas atrás, hours back, hours ago. Same idea as hace horas, horas atrás. Then tras, plus noun plus tras plus noun. Day after day, día tras día, night after night, that dog won't stop barking. Noche tras noche. Year after year, año tras año. And then correr, ir and salir, tras. Tras la pista, after the clue, and tras las rejas, behind bars. Okay, hopefully that helps a little bit, a lot. Let's say detras, atrás, and tras. All right, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you guys soon. Be careful, be safe, have fun, and do everything you can to help the less fortunate. Muy bien, hasta pronto. Tengan un gran día.